So being in love to me isn't about like getting what you want and having it feel good and all this and that. That's actually that's lust. It is. You're lusting after pleasure. Like love is really it should be looked at this way too. I feel like really more of an endurance test. Like how much can you guys take together? Because it's gonna get tough, especially the times we live in fucking right now. Like it's likely gonna get even tougher. I think some things are going to get tougher. It depends on where people's heads are at. For some people, so anyway, it's going to get tougher for some people in some areas and better for some people in other areas. But anyway, it's just I'm like getting through. I'm feeling like a particular person is continuing to speak sin that I'm not cool enough for her. It varies. Like there's a few things that it's just I'm never enough. Like it's usually with these types of people. Like I've been in too many relationships, but I've seen a lot of movies and shit, and I've lived around people my whole life, so I've observed a lot of things, and like people like that are always. It's like it's always one thing or another. Like it's never enough with the person, and it's like usually it's because that person is. It's like it's the perspective. Like you could, even if. Like there's a way to look at what you don't like, even if there is a continuing pattern of. And I'm sure she's not lying, but these are things that irritate her about me and myself and what the fuck's going on. But like, there's a difference in the way that we look at things because I would look at that as an opportunity to help, like, share ways to perhaps help change that or solve that or be a remedy for that person, especially if I care about them. Whereas I feel like her, and this I think has to do kind of with Aquarius too, but especially her nature and being Aquarius, but because they're always, that's just kind of what they do. They like to move around to things that make them feel good. And they kind of just keep moving and flowing with that good flow, what vibes with them. And it's all very mutual and good for them and this and that, and that's just who they are. So it's not like it's what it is. But anyway, because of that, it's easy for her to move from one spot to the next spot, and she uses things like the things she don't like about situations to help justify, make her feel good, and give her the right emotions to make that move. Because she has other tethers that are there that are holding her, pulling her towards something, but then there's other parts of her that don't like that thing that she's holding on to, and so in order to break free from those things that she doesn't want to be held on to anymore, she focuses on the things she doesn't like, which therefore helps her move away from the thing that she doesn't want to hold on to, but she still is. So I'm that thing. It is what it is, dude. I know that this is just a necessary step, but it's rough sometimes to deal with it. It's rough, and sometimes like I could have not just said anything and just hoped it would go away. But I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and address it. Like I don't care about being cool. I really don't. Not about being cool. I really give two shits. And when I'm in a good space, like I can be one of the coolest motherfuckers in the place. I know that about myself. I feel absolutely confident about that. But I also know that I can be the fucking dumbest ass, foolish, weirdo, geek motherfucker too at times. If that situation, if that's how I'm feeling, how I'm vibing, and what the fuck's going on. So I fluctuate also, and I guess that. And I also know I'm on a good fucking trajectory right now, and I'm only going to continue to grow good. So like anybody that were to enter my life right now would be entering my life in a time when I'm beginning to really fucking soar, to fly, to continue to progress, because I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like I've reached a spot in my life to where I'm really done, really getting fucked up. Like that was my biggest handicap, by far and large, is drug abuse, is getting fucked up, is reacting poorly to when things don't, and it stems from that, largely, is me, and that's not a cool thing to do, it's a very foolish thing to do. Notice how those are very similar you take out the F and the C, you can interchange those two words easily. But anyway, that's my biggest issue, is reacting poorly to situations that I don't like, and then, so I'd go get fucked up, and then I would just continue to repeat that, and I'd wake up feeling even more depressed, and so now I'm used to getting fucked up to deal with my depression, so that's what I continued to do until it came to a point where I was doing it all the time. This has gone on for over 20 years, and I finally had to hit, I guess my rock bottom, which, I pretty much shared on YouTube. I really did. Not being able to get out your fucking bed and crying and all that shit is pretty bad. you know, and from there, I learned my fucking lesson. And one of the biggest things was I just realized that at the end of the day, like, it's not what I want. It really is never what I want. Even when I'm fucked up, what am I doing? I'm thinking about the things that I really love to do. That's really what I love. And then it's like getting fucked up takes away from your ability to do the things that you really want to do. So it's just, and then it takes all this money. It's fucking stressful. It kills your body. It makes you fucking weak. It makes you sick. It takes your resources. It makes you look like shit. You feel like shit. It makes you think like shit. It's just bad all over the place. So it's like, I'm glad, you know, and it's sad too, because I know things are going to continue to get better for me, and she's going to feel foolish and fucking, you know, but the more she keeps fighting it, the more, like, that's just the separation, and like the meaner she is to me, the more resentful I get. And I hate that about myself, because it keeps me from wanting to be with her, but it's the truth. You know, I'm still learning too, and she knows I got a fucked up past, and my, you know, the issues that I have, and I've been vocal about the way that this me expressing and like her doing her thing, sitting back and watching. I've said for a while how that shy. I got my whole family's upstairs, man. Come on, guys, shy. Anyways, so I've been very vocal about how I don't like that this way is not, like, she hasn't been considered my feelings at all, even to the point where just a basic communication, she has not even allowed that. The most basic of elements and aspects of any type of relationship, and most vital too, communication. And it's like, you know, it'd be one thing if she wasn't trying to do shit my fucking channel, but she has been. And, you know, she's doing it. I know why she's doing it. She's doing it to fucking keep leading me on when she doesn't quite see what she wants, but she sees something she kind of likes, but she's also afraid that it might get swooped up by somebody else, so she tries her best to keep me, you know, reeled in without allowing me to see what she's fucking doing, because she knows if I saw what she was doing, I wouldn't fucking like it and probably go and be with somebody else, because that's just how I roll. I don't like being with somebody who's talking to multiple different people. And that's why I think one of the reasons why she keeps me away. Also probably about just her overall, she puts on masks and shit. So I'm going to see somebody whom I don't like because she's putting on a mask. But deep down inside of her, that's not who she really is. And it's like, I could play that fucking cool card if I really wanted to, but I just never, I would have to have fallen in with that whole money, with that whole fucking, with the satanic system, and then turned into that. But I could never do that. I actually couldn't do it. I say that shit, like, oh, I could try to be all, but no, I really couldn't. There's no fucking way. There's no way, because I'm repelled by that type of stuff. That's just me. That's my nature. I've always just been pushed back by people when they're like that. I've always wanted to be a part of everything and everybody, but not all douchey like they are. Like, there's a different, like, type of cool that everybody, like, there's that cool dude, like I said before, who's like, yeah, chill and cool, and like, I'll talk, you know, help out anybody no matter what. And then there's also the other cool dude who fucking looks down at everything that ain't like him and tells you to get behind him and treats people like shit. You know, and I get that feeling from her a lot of the times, dude. And I don't like saying that, but that's the fucking truth. I really don't like that. But you know what? I was still willing to deal with that because I loved her. Because I care that much about her. Because that's what love is. You work to get through that shit you don't like in that person. You don't run away from it and blame it on little petty things. I mean, I'm being kind of mean, but that's what she's doing. She's blaming it on little petty things like this and that, keeping her away. She's tiptoeing, and I know I'm sorry, you know, I know she's had a very tough life and grew up in a fucking nightmarish of a way that, you know, for anybody, the fact that she's made it so far is in itself, you know, could be looked at as a miracle. So she's done great. That's why I'm not lying when I say I want the best for her. I really do. You know, but I just know that she has no clue, nor do my former friends have any fucking clue what it's like to be me right now. Just like I don't know what it's like to be them. So when I come off intense, it's because I've been going through intense shit. I've had to get intense with it to survive this shit. That's the only way, otherwise I would have died. And that's me. I know, your guys' way is different. That's why you're not here, and that's why I'm not where you are, you're not where I'm at. So, it's fine. Like, you know, I built my own bed, and I'm getting fucking through it just fine and dandy. You know, I just want this to, hopefully this video will make her appreciate things a little bit more. You know, because it'll do whatever it fucking does, man. You know, I don't even know what it's supposed to do anyways, but it's always good to appreciate more, so why not just say that shit? I just thought I'd go up here and express that I can feel that in the spirit, and this is how I feel about it. And if she watches it, she watches it. If not, that's fine. And I still feel like for the time being on my own, because I still ain't seeing nothing that I'm really all that attracted to. I'd really just be trying to teach you guys, all of you guys. Like, I don't see anybody that's really lining up at all. Even though everything I'm talking about is I mean, it's starving children, and it's like it still amazes me how so many of you females continue to do the same thing over and over and over again. Yet I can clearly see, like, I almost put money on the fact that you're watching my videos, and you're even agreeing with my videos, and you're doing it like with a smile on your face, like you're all gleeful and stuff, which is cool. But then it's like, well, what about the kids? It's like you guys think I'm doing this just to be cool and like to have good words and to like show my skills, and no, it's not about that at all, dude. At all. If that's what you think, you're totally missing the point. It's about doing the right thing. And right now, the most meaningful right thing we can do is to help out these children that are starving to death. And through doing that, we got to develop all these rehabilitation programs and all this and that. But I mean, the attention to the children, there's no reason why. We have an abundance here. There's a lot of people on the planet. There's a lot of ways we could help them. There's many things that we can do at once. The United States government is a very vast and powerful machine with a lot of different parts to it. You could totally have one organization working on the kids, one organization helping rehabilitate people, and one organization also helping people transition to alternative living to help out with the homeless and people that want to leave these fucking toxic cities and live a new life. So, alright, anyways, I love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.